Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, sorry, y'all. Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. Hopefully that last work session was a productive one for you. I actually realized what today's date is, August 11th. And August 11th, good more than like 50 years ago, the birth of hip hop happened. It was the day that Kool Herc threw a jam at his community like rec center that was in his apartment buildings on Cedric Ave, 1520 Cedric Ave, and that's kind of like the set date and event that's kind of like agreed upon for the birthplace for the birth date of hip hop, basically. And so I just totally just realized that. And so for the last work session, I've been kind of putting together like a video, and I'm waiting for it to export, and it's going to take forever. So I'm hoping it doesn't take like a year. It'll be like next year by the time it's done on for hip hop. So neither here nor there. But what I want to talk, so that's one cool thing that I wanted to talk about. Another cool thing is that I came across this really cool tool, and I've been looking to incorporate AI more in projects. And we spoke before about running like these models in the browser through like Transformer.js. And we played around some other stuff from these folks that, so Transformer.js is, this person built it, shout out to them, I don't remember their name. And it's like Hugging Face kind of came together and put it together. And so we talked about that. But right now, you can't really feasibly run a lot of the models that I want to run in the browser yet. So till then, we've been talking about folks like Cloudflare, and they make it like really, really straightforward to be able to incorporate AI into like these models, these large language models into your applications through their workers and stuff. And so we talked about that. And they just came out with like this tool, this multimodal way of like showing you how to like put things together. I thought it was super interesting. So first, where I saw it, shouts to, I'll put a link to their Twitter. Let me see. So this person here. So shouts to Michelle. Add this link, save it. I think it was here that I saw it. I was randomly scrolling on like Twitter or something. And they work at Cloudflare. Non-deterministic finite state machine. Sounds super involved and complex. State machine. Shouts to David Khorshid, David K. Piano. Anytime I see state machine, automatically think of David K. Piano and Stately AI. Shouts to them. All right. So what I saw was, let me see. This right here. And so shouts to Harley Turan, who's N-dimensional computing, principal engineer at Cloudflare. Wow, that's a lot of like complex things happening. But so it says, hey, we built a new AI playground over at Cloudflare to demonstrate what can be achieved by chaining multimodal models together. And that's kind of like what I've been working on this side project. So I was trying to figure out the best way to kind of like generate this image, but based on this one thing. And with so I want to be able to take this image and take like a description and then use the image, the description, and then generate a model. It's mostly for like cover art, what I was looking to do, right? And so this, I don't know if I'll be able to actually use this. I have to see, look more into it. But knowing that I can chain them together, because what I was doing, I was doing something like this whole rigmarole thing. Like I was doing so many stuff, and it was working, but not that great. But I think if I can like figure out how they're doing this here and it's all in one thing, that might be better. So because I was using mad different things from different places. And so, all right. So yeah, so you can chain multimodal models together. Think audio to text to image to text. And then or composing multiple LLMs together. Here's a quick video demo. So then it's kind of shown here. You know what? I got time. Let's take a let's watch this video. It's like 5 minutes long. And then we'll play with. You can go check it out for yourself, but I want to kind of see. Let's see what they have to say about it. Let's start like first minute. You're not going to play?
Hey, so I wanted to demo a quick playground we put together here at Cloudflare for trying out different multimodal models. It's quite common to see text generation playgrounds or image generation playgrounds, or different ways of trying out audio to text or text to speech or image to text and things like that. But yeah, we wanted to see what would happen if we combined all those together. So we have a node-based interface here. You can drag nodes and models from the site.
Cool. So it kind of shows what you can do. Now we're going to actually do it. All right. And then I just noticed this tweet from Michelle. You are only 15 gigabytes away from the world's intelligence at your fingertips. And yes, but now I want to be able to do it in the browser. You know what I'm saying? But there's no way I'm going to load a 15 gigabyte like LLM in my browser. Some of this other stuff I was playing around with, like Transformer.js, it was killing my stuff. But the promise is there, and it's pretty dope. Till then, you can check out like services like Cloudflare. All right. So now, why is Morgan Freeman trending? See, I can't. So let's check out the website again. So getting off of social media as quick as possible. So here is the site that they're mentioning. I'm going to post a link to it. So that'll be next to the recording of the video. You can check it out for yourself. All right. So here's like the demo that when you load it up, comes up with. All right. So like painted clouds is the sample, the example. And so you can zoom in here. So you can see here. So they have this text box. So an abstract watercolor painting of, and then so then they have the stable diffusion. So it's going from, so it's basically image generation. And then, so then a detailed oil paint. So you see this going from here. So an abstract painting going to this model here, right? Then there's another input right here. Follow here, orange clouds. All right. So here they're going to an abstract color painting of orange clouds. That's what this is going to be. A detailed oil painting of orange clouds will be here. And an impressionist painting of orange clouds will be here. So it's interesting how you just click and drag it over. All right. So let's take a look at that and zoom out. You can like move this stuff around. It's pretty cool. All right. There was a side note. There was a library that I saw. It was like vanilla Java. I gotta look it up. It was pretty cool. This is using something called React Flow, but the one I saw was like vanilla JavaScript, if I remember correctly. I'll have to look it back up. But all right, let's check this out. So now that's pretty cool. It has a nice little glow on it, and then it's done. And that's pretty. So an abstract watercolor painting of orange clouds. All right. I like how you use like other colors too to kind of like make it so it's mostly like orange, but then they have some other colors there. All right. Then I think the next one was a detailed. Yeah, detailed oil painting. Oh wow, that is pretty detailed. And they even have like a landscape. That's pretty dope. And I guess since it was like detail, you really don't normally have orange clouds. So they try to make it look as if maybe like a sunset or something, or sunrise or something. So that's pretty dope. All right. And then the other was impressionists. Yeah, an impressionist. Pretty dope. All right. I like that. That's pretty nice. You can see like some of the like reflections of the clouds. That's pretty dope. All right. So that was painted clouds. Let's check out what else you can do. So this was text to image generation, basically, right? And then you can kind of see the different models that they have. So let's take a look. So you have the inputs. So you have the text, what you see here. You can put an image, webcam, which I'm going to try, but I'm using this webcam, so we'll see what happens. And then a microphone, so you can speak into it. That'd be cool. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Then speech recognition. So while you're speaking, you can turn it to text. And they have like these, you see like the dots. So the microphone is red. And so that's the output of it. It's like audio. And it'll tell you, okay, well, Whisper takes in audio. So that's also red. So that's pretty dope how they have it to where it's color coordinated. And then the blue is text. So you can see here, text. And then image is green. The webcam, I think, takes an image. I don't think it does video. So yeah, so it's going to take an image that's coming out of here. So it's not like video. That'd be pretty cool maybe in the future. And then you see this model, the Lava 1.57B takes both in an image and a text input, and then outputs text. So I guess, yeah, image to text. So there you go. So yeah, and then I guess this other text would maybe like how you want it to be described or something, like what you're looking for in the image kind of thing. Then we have text generation. Oh, I accidentally just put that there. How do I get rid of one of these? Is it delete? No. How do I right click? No. How do I get rid of this? Huh. Give me a second. I accidentally clicked it. And it's not delete or back. Oh, backspace. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Text generation. So we got the Llama 3.1, which I think is like the newest one. Mistral and Gemma. So it's pretty dope. You can, for this, instead of having to do a bunch of stuff in your code or anything, you can just plop it in here and see which one you like better and then roll with that one. That's pretty dope. And the same thing with like, well, they're both stable diffusion, but depending on what model you like best. Oh, well, then this one here, this one takes in, because this one takes in text and it spits out an image. But this one can also do like image to image. So you can put in an image, you can input an image, there's also some text on kind of like what you would like, and then it'll spit it out. All right. That's pretty dope. So you can do a lot here. So let's take a look at another example, flower descriptions. All right, so a watercolor painting of a single flower. So we got, so the same stable diffusion stuff here. And then what they're doing is, okay, so then they're generating images of a watercolor painting, right? And so they're doing it 3 times. Okay, to get like 3 different images. And then they're asking, what kind of flower is this? And then here, so they're using Lava 1.5 that takes an image and text. All right, that's pretty dope. All right, so then I guess you're going to see what they think. That's an interesting experiment. All right, let's see here. Run this. All right, so you see here generated 3 different types of flowers, a single flower. And then you're asking what kind it is. And this is a white flower with a yellow center, which is a peony. Nice. And then the flower in the image is a pink peony. All right. So it didn't. So all right. So it wasn't as like descriptive as this one. All right. That's kind of, so that's the thing with like these LLMs, you get back different responses, even though you'd think it'd be like similar. So then this is a pink flower, possibly a peony with a yellow center. See, that's super interesting. I can see myself like just randomly like trying out a whole bunch of stuff on this. And it just makes it like so much like more straightforward to be able to try things and experiment. You know what I mean? And then you can then kind of like delve deeper in your actual code using the models that you like best. All right. Real quick, this mixture of experts. I think I tried this one before. This one, so you're telling the model, so this is the Llama one, right? So Llama 3.1, Mistral, and then Gemma. So like I was saying before, kind of like testing to see which one you like best. And so he says, you are an expert on biology. Answer this question in a concise manner, focusing on the biological aspects. And then this one's your physics expert, then you're on the physical aspects. And then we have a chemistry expert. And so you figure on the chemical aspects, right? And it says, how are new land masses formed on Earth? And so that's also fed into these. So you can do multiple inputs in there. So it doesn't just have to be like one thing just because there's one dot. So that's pretty dope. All right, so let's run this one. So it's going to run it through here, right? So it's going to get you the different answers depending on the expertise, right? And then you're going to summarize the following answers from a biology, physics, and chemistry expert into a single concise answer. Damn, okay. And so that's instructing this into here. I wonder what these are for. Oh, I guess you can add stuff if you'd like here, but right now they're just empty. I'm not sure if they're like really for anything, but maybe if you want to add something else. I'm not sure. So let's run this one. All right, so here's this one. Cool. So it looks like it does it one at a time. All right, so it's talking about all the chemicals parts of it. Wow, it's pretty wordy, pretty verbose. It looks like it's maybe putting on, so you can probably put that directly into Markdown. And it's cool because it knows to wait. So it's not just spitting everything off. So it's waiting for these to be complete. And then it's interesting. So again, so it's not like parallel. All right. And you can kind of see like it formats them differently as well. Because this one had like the different headers and stuff. It kind of broke it down. And this one gives you like numbers. Well, this one also gave you numbers, but it's set up differently. It's formatted differently. So maybe you can also take that into consideration, how these different models spit these things out. All right, so it's going to do that. And then bam, see, it goes move here. That is super cool. And then maybe if you wanted to, you could probably generate like if this was for, I don't know, some sort of like maybe like a blog post or something, and you want like a header image, you could probably maybe put that into image generation and like, hey, generate a header image based on this or something. That'd be pretty cool. So, all right, that's pretty dope. Now, let's see if I can break this. Not necessarily break it, or I'm talking about my computer mostly. So let me clear this. I'm going to try and see if I do webcam, what happens. So you just click and drag it over. So it's pretty dope. Okay, so it's using my laptop's camera. All right, that might be better. Okay, so what I wanted to do was, let's do an image. No, wait. Image generation. So I'm going to put this here. And so I'm going to need a text also. So I'm going to put this here. So what I'm going to say, I was kind of playing around with it before, but generate an anime? Yeah, an anime. Can't type. Anime. There's a microphone in the way. Character based on the image. All right. And then I'm just going to click and drag it to here. If I try to drag it here, will it take? No, that's smart. Okay, nice. So I'm going to go here to here. Cool. And then here to here. All right. So I need, okay, so there's the run button. I'm going to look into the camera. All right. So it should be generating. I'm assuming it took the picture. Yep. Looks nothing like me. But the color of the clothes, I guess, close. And the hair, maybe. Let's try it again. Okay, still kind of, it's whatever. And I could probably like refine it some more with this here. Okay, it's kind of like just really basic. One more time. Third time's the charm. Let me see if I can center myself. All right, I'm looking in the preview here. All right, look into the camera. Okay, sure. I don't know. So you can see you got some more refining to do, but being able to just click and drag stuff is kind of amazing. That's super dope. So yeah, I am going to get y'all back to work. I realized that I've been playing around with this too much. It's super dope. So I microphone going to be pretty cool too. All right, yeah. So yeah, this is pretty dope. Shouts to Cloudflare. This is pretty amazing. All right, I'm gonna get y'all back to work. Let me stop the screen share here. So let me know if you build anything cool. It'd be cool if you could like maybe save it and then maybe share it. Maybe somehow put in the URL, but that'd be like your model, how things are. I don't know if that's possible, but it'd be kind of cool to be able to share it to like social media, and then people can pull up their models and like pull up your model that you created and then generate their own stuff and then share it. Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. All right, cool. Let me get y'all back to work. I need to close this out. Let me delete this. So, all right, cool. Turned off the camera. Cool. All right. Now, so yeah, so shouts to the whole team over at Cloudflare doing some pretty dope stuff. All right, I'm gonna send y'all. Speaking of anime, I want to send y'all off with some traveling music. This is Nujabes, one of my favorite producers of all time out of Japan. You may have heard of his music, some of his music in like Samurai Champloo. He did a lot of music in that and a lot of dope stuff. So this is Nujabes featuring Apani B. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back 15 minutes after the hour for the final break session. We'll take a look at an artist's website, listen to some music, maybe watch some videos, and maybe become a fan. So thanks again. See y'all around. Till then, I wish you much productivity, and y'all be safe. All right? Be easy. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the show love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me.